Hello and welcome back to Engineering 101, Lecture 3-19 and Homework 3-3. We're looking at analog outputs. In the last lecture, we looked at how to program an analog output using graphical-based programming, or Blockly, or Makey, or Scratch. Now we're going to look at text-based programming. The first thing you should notice is that I'm defining all of my variables. I have one for brightness, one for the red LED, and one for the blue LED. And then I'm defining my inputs and my outputs in the setup function, which will run only once. And then inside the loop function, I am going to make a for loop that is going to vary the brightness that I am going to write to the LEDs. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm changing the for loop to run off of brightness. And if the brightness goes up to less than 10, I increment it after every loop. And now I'm going to analog write to my red and blue LED the value of the brightness, where one will be brightness and one will be 255 minus brightness. And then at the very end, I am going to insert a delay so that you can actually see the brightness vary without it moving too quickly. And then we're going to deploy and run this and see how it works. And what you should see here is that I now have both of the LEDs varying in brightness, one getting dimmer as the other gets brighter. And I have done all of this with my text-based code using a for loop. And that if I change the values of the brightness as well as the number it goes to in the for loop, you can see it getting dimmer and brighter, either faster or slower. Try this with your homework and stay STEMtastic.